As the end of the very long road draws nearer for the iconic soap opera Neighbours, the return of Scott and Charlene to Erinsborough, or rather Kylie Minogue and Jason Donovan, was always going to provide a suitably seminal moment to bid farewell to a show that has lasted an epic 37 years. But there's another lesser-known name entrenched on Ramsay Street that deserves equal, if not greater, recognition, that of the show's original creator, Reg Watson. A shy Australian who was once described as the "godfather" of the modern television soap opera, a writer with a knack for elevating the minutiae of suburbia into must-watch drama 5 nights a week. That was the gift the late Watson bestowed on audiences around the world for half a century when he came up with the concept for Neighbours and pitched it to his boss, another television icon, the late Reg Grundy. Watson, who lived quietly with his partner in the northern beaches and hated publicity, died in 2019 aged 93. Apart from a brief, and albeit COVID-delayed, appearance in this year's Logis in Memoriam segment, his departure from this mortal coil barely caused a ripple in the greater consciousness of television watchers, but anyone who watched soaps for the past 50 years will know Watson's work well. The hysteria around these hot young stars was unimaginable. We would go to shopping centers with them, and it was like Beatlemania. Or as fellow television creator Bevan Lee told me this week, he is a pioneer of Australian television and barely anyone has ever heard of him. He really does deserve to be remembered, without him Neighbours simply would not have existed. Watson was Lee's mentor in the 1970s when Lee scored a job as a trainee writer working on The Restless Years. Quote, "He had an ability to see drama in the ordinary. That was his overriding philosophy for Neighbours, which at the time was against the grain of television soaps that were so melodramatic and over the top. He elevated suburban life to drama that captivated millions.